sick week. I'm pulling up in the service truck, and basically I'm just gonna fire up the Javelin. It is in theory pretty much completely ready to go, and I'm gonna drive up to the pits, take the car and the trailer, and then I'm gonna come back and get the last things I need in the service truck before the driver's meeting, because after the driver's meeting we have to leave that and the trailer here, and then we're just with the Javelin and our yawl haul the rest of the week. So I'm gonna fire the car up, let it warm up, load everything I need in the trailer, and go put it in the pits. Here we go. So fogged over. There, that's doable. Look who showed up. My dad's here. He's setting the toe on the car because I drove it last night. It was a little off. I'm getting it switched over to drag mode, so I'm taking the fuel out of the tank and I'm going to replace it with race gas, and then we'll check the tire pressures. I'm probably just going to launch it at 3,500 RPM because I haven't taken it out since we ran last time and it went right on me, and so I've adjusted the bars slightly and I don't want to hit the wall, so I'm going to leave it at 3,500 RPM so the front end stays down, and hopefully it'll treat us right.
Did you get your settings right on your new shocks?
I haven't. I need to dial in the settings too. So
I'm towing it in. I'm making it a little bit towed in, kind of like me.
Yeah, he walks like this.
Yeah.
So you want that so the car's stable, because if you have neutral tow, it'll kind of wander all over the place. If you have a little bit of tow, it'll get the car to actually go straight. So anyway, he's gonna do that. I'm gonna add fuel, and we're gonna check tire pressures, adjust the shocks, and get racing. There you go, the car is ready to hit the track. Tire pressures are set. We'll check them again in the lanes. I dialed in the QA1 shocks with the settings from the last time we were at the track, so they're all good under there. I don't see any leaks, and everything seems to be tight, and I hope we're gonna be good. Oh, it's good to hear those open headers again. All right, it's time for our first stop. do it that way. You want to go that way? Okay. Yeah, it's not running to get any. That's right, I think. The rear end's still working. I can hear it. It sounds like it's trying to use it back there. Well, something definitely broke. Yeah. Those are pieces of aluminum. At least it was aluminum. Yeah. So it probably didn't hurt much. The transcooler, is it fine? It wasn't leaking. Let's see what's...
It messed up the trans tunnel a little.
Oh, the transcooler's fine. That's what really matters.
Yeah,
we could even weld.
This saved it.
That was only a 3,500 RPM leave and it hooked. It tried to pull a wheelie.
Let's get a steel drive shaft next time. Oh wait, man. Is the rear end twisted up? The rear end's twisted up.
Oh, did we break something?
Oh, you broke your lower, you broke these mounts off.
Oh, so it wasn't even the drive shaft's fault.
No, the mounts broke off and the rear end twisted up, and that's what snapped the drive shaft. You start looking for a welder?
Yeah.
A MIG welder, ideally.
Yeah, MIG welder would be ideal.
Had a little break, so I wanted to come say hi.
Oh, it's my buddy Johnny, and we're pushing a broken car, which is what you want to be doing at Sick Week, right?
Exactly.
Ripped the 4-link brackets off the rear end, and then the drive shaft broke as a result.
You know, you got to pay to play.
That'll do it. I'm out of breath, and these guys are still pushing.
Good to see you, dude.
Good seeing you too. All right, gonna keep pushing.
Hey, the transmission didn't break.
The transmission didn't break, but it broke other things. This is racing. Build, race, break, fix, repeat, right? Yeah. At least I got to sleep a little last night. All right, we'll get it back to the pits and then fix it. Well, we definitely broke it. You can see the rear end super pivoted up. Luckily, the derailleur cooler took a hit right there, and it is bent, and it is not leaking a drop. So we're gonna pull the whole rear end out, take loose the QA1 shocks, pull loose the brake lines, and just drop this thing out of here, take loose the bolts holding the 4-link in, and then we'll be able to work on it outside of the car rather than struggling underneath the car.
Yeah, I'm loose. Just drop it down slow, and I'll pop it out.
What about that diagonal link that's coming in play?
Race cars are nice to work on. Oh, that's probably pretty tight in there.
Yeah.
This one's way loose.
Oh, there it is.
You got to balance?
No, but
Not
just
really,
go
but-
back.
I didn't want to wait on that line. David's in here grinding the paint away so that we can weld these 4-link brackets back on the axle, and we're probably gonna find something to weld in there to reinforce it. I probably have 2 junk wrenches. Weld some wrenches down the back.
Something to give it some rigidity here so it doesn't do that.
I think it would look funny with wrenches in it.
Well, that didn't take long.
Yeah, it was like maybe 3/10 of a second into the run. Yeah. Yeah, we've gone this far in competition. We have a lot further to go. The first foot has been really difficult.
But you broke the beam.
Yeah, so what happens if you break the beams, you get to turn in a 20-second time slip and you're still in competition. So we're not gonna get our 10 today, but we're not out of competition and we have everything we need to fix it. My buddy Matt Hunt is running the drive shaft to the drive shaft shop. They're gonna use what good pieces are left, replace the broken junk, bring it back, and David is fixing the rear end. So in other words, we're good. We're having a good time.
And we got a welder over there.
Yeah, this guy right here brought over a whole set of, he's got Honda generator, Honda UTV with a Miller welder, or Link. Oh, somebody else's generator. So that's one of the coolest things here at a drag and drive is that everybody shows up to help you. Like, you could be stuck on the side of the road, everybody's gonna ask if you're okay. If you're here and your parts break, they'll take parts out of their car to fix your car, and it's just awesome. And then David, you know, he's helped a lot already, so now he's helping even more. I've joked it's his racing program now.
I'm just happy mine didn't break today. We switched roles this year.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna fix this, and we'll be good. We're fine. Everything is fine. This is normal. Like that, yeah. That's fine. That's supposed to be on the ground, not in the car.
For a race week event, this is very normal.
These are supposed to be straight. They were before the race.
Hey, what? Yep, things have gotten out of hand. David's about to start welding. We've got them straightened. Oh, the top's completely off.
Yeah,
that one literally broke completely all the way around. The rear end almost came out from under the car, which would have been real bad. But he's gonna get these, because if we weld it, then we can hammer up here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this one to go right back in where it was.
Yeah.
If we can tack that and then bend it and put it where it needs to go.
Where's that seat clamp? We can pull it in.
Yeah, we're having to get creative with all kinds of tools and hammers and things that aren't supposed to be pry bars that have suddenly become pry bars.
Clamp it this way. Pull this. Can you pull this down close to the axle?
Yeah.
Because that's what it needs.
Oh no! Mountain Dew. All right, so we're gonna keep working. Cue the time lapse.
Generator's hating line. No, it doesn't like that. Turn it up to like 4.5. Nope. We need that bigger generator.
Bigger generator, you said?
No.
Do we have one?
Yeah. It didn't like that.
That would go down the road though. So here's what's happening. We were using a generator, didn't work at all. So now we're welding over here by the VP fuel station because that's always a great idea. And David, we borrowed an extension cord from somebody. It's plugged in right next to the fuel tanks. And he's welding up the rear end. But that's probably working a lot better.
Yeah, a lot more power.
We'll talk to y'all later after we recover from the burn unit.
Yeah, if you hear about this on the news, I don't know what happened. Pretty much ready to go back in the car. It's very loud at the racetrack, but yeah, David did a good job fixing that thing up, and we're gonna get it put back in, and the drive shaft should be here at some point in the near future, and we'll be good to go. All right, so rear end's rolled back under the car. We're gonna get a jack under it and put it up in here, and then the drive shaft should be here in a few minutes. Then I gotta convert the car over to street use again, and we'll hit the road and get there well after dark. Yeah. We were like, oh, maybe it won't be dark. It's gonna be dark.
We can only hope.
That's fine. At least we're gonna be rolling. That's what counts. We're not out yet. Look who's back! My buddy Matt with a brand new drive shaft. Well, brand new is a relative term. It has some old pieces left. We just have the billet yoke left. We have new U-joints, and we have the old companion flange from the center section that I actually bought from Matt a while back. So, kind of works out good. It's coming full circle. So we're gonna get this slid back in the car. The rear end is up in there, and we're just attaching the 4-link, and then we'll have to measure and make sure it's kind of straight. But all we're doing is driving down the road for now. I don't care if it crab walks a little bit. I am just ready to hit the road. So let's get to it. All right, so they still have the lanes open and our car is almost finished. So basically I'm gonna jump in and go in the lanes and make a soft hit. I'm not even gonna foot brake it. I'm just gonna go in and roll into the throttle when the light goes green and turn in something better than a 20, which is freaking awesome. So let's do it. It's pretty much ready to put back on the ground. David's underneath tightening up the last couple things, and then we'll be making a hit. I'm out of breath, out of shape, out of my mind, all those things. What do you think, David? Good idea or bad idea?
Oh, it's a great idea.
Great idea. Get you a friend like David. He's a legend. I don't care if he disagrees with it or not. So, we're good to go. Got the car back, you guys. Yeah! So now it's time to make a second pass. Woo! All right, let's try that again. And car's still running great, sounds great. And I just rolled into it super easy, did a 2-second 60 foot, and still ran an 11.693 at 123 miles an hour. So the car will still run. God, that is amazing. I'm gonna take a minute, and then we gotta convert this thing back to street mode and drive like at least 5 hours to Bradenton. 11.6, baby. We'll take it. All right, it is dark out, which is not what we wanted, but we're getting the car changed over. Got to put the exhaust on, swap the fuel, change the tires, put our stuff in the trailer, and hit the road. So we got a long night ahead of us.
It was a rough day, but we ended up with a last pass at 123 miles an hour, 11.6 seconds. So considering what happened, that's a win.
Yeah, can't complain there even a little bit. All right, time to put the car together, and hopefully it'll live on the street. We don't actually know yet. All right, we are officially ready. We got the stereo in the car, playing some Leonard Skinner. We got the headlights working. The street wheels and tires are on it. Our buddies Davids are here. We got the half-fast Mustang, and I say half-fast to be clear. So y'all all hooked up, and we're gonna get on rolling. Stopping at a gas station, first thing to put gas in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and we got another AMC along for the ride.
This AMC held the record today for the fastest pass.
No, it didn't.
The A pass.
Oh, the second one was?
AMC.
What'd you run?
19.4.
19 seconds. Great Scott. Almost went back in time. What'd you hit? 72 miles an hour?
69.
69 miles an hour. Nice. All right, we're gonna roll.